With the first pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
Quarterback, Oklahoma.
It is Baker Mayfield.
He has a lot of good things working for him. First of all, what stands out is that he has a love for the game. He plays with a great deal of passion and a lot of swagger.
Meh.
You blew it!
Mayfield showed promise in his rookie season, but hasn't really progressed much past that.
Mayfield throws, and he's picked for the third time.
Entering his fifth campaign, his future with the Browns is still very much in doubt.
With the second pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Saquon Barkley, running back, Penn State.
So one of the most dynamic running backs we have seen come out of college.
Meh. Barkley's rookie season seemed to justify the Giants taking a running back at number 2.
Hey, it starts with us here. It starts with us. That's it. Take it personal. Take it personal now.
Since then, however, a slew of injuries and lackluster performances have added more fuel to the naysayers' fire.
With the third pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sam Darnold, quarterback, USC.
He's the consummate playmaker. He keeps his eyes up to extend the plays.
He does. He checks all the boxes.
Miss. After 3 rocky seasons in New York, there was hope that a change of scenery could revitalize Darnold's prospects.
Throwing it, overthrow it, and it's intercepted.
Unfortunately, a lot of things were finer than Sam in Carolina in 2021.
With the fourth pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Denzel Ward, defensive back, Ohio State.
And they got the best corner in the draft, and they took care of an issue right there. They got a starter day 1 at corner.
Hit.
Yeehaw!
The second of Cleveland's 2 top 4 picks has worked out considerably better.
Right sideline and picked off. They got it down the sideline. It's Denzel Ward. My heaven, a pick 6.
Ward has become a mainstay of the Browns' defense as one of the NFL's better cover corners and made his second Pro Bowl appearance after the 2021 season.
With the 5th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bradley Chubb, defensive end, NC State.
He sets a physical edge in the run game. Violent hands. Impacts the quarterback in the pass game.
Meh. When Chubb's been healthy, he's been an effective pass rusher.
Now steps up in the pocket. He's grabbed and pulled down at the 19, and that is Bradley Chubb.
But he also missed significant time in 2019 and 2021, collecting just 1 sack in those 2 seasons combined, and leaving Denver to wonder if it isn't time to retool its defense.
With the 6th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Quinton Nelson, guard, Notre Dame.
They're all celebrating. Yay! Andrew Luck's going to be vertical. The best protector of a quarterback that's available in this year's draft.
Hit. Nelson immediately established himself as one of the NFL's best interior linemen, being named first-team All-Pro 3 times while making the Pro Bowl every year of his career. Oh, he also helped lead the way for Jonathan Taylor to run for 1,800 yards in 2021.
With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen, quarterback, Wyoming.
It's about measurables, and nobody has him better than Josh Allen at 6'5" and 230 pounds, and he's got a rocket for an arm.
Hit. In an AFC loaded with quarterback talent, Allen has made himself one of the elites.
Unbelievable. The Bills get the lead back again. 3 touchdowns in the last minute and 45 seconds.
His dual threat ability as a runner and a passer is one of the reasons the Bills are very much a championship contender.
With the 8th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Roquan Smith, linebacker, Georgia.
He's today's NFL off-the-ball linebacker. He's 6'1", 235, runs 4.5, sideline to sideline. He could be a 4-down player in the NFL.
Hit. Smith has become a star in Chicago, a city that knows a little something about linebacker play.
He is a special linebacker. He's got great instincts, great intuition. He's got a great feel for the game, but he's explosive, and he loves it.
He led the Bears in tackles in each of his first 4 seasons and projects to have a long career in the Windy City.
With the 9th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Mike Mcglinchey, offensive tackle, Notre Dame.
He is a flat back pile driver in the run game. He is the cleanest tackle in this draft.
Meh. Mcglinchey has been serviceable, though he never blossomed into the all-around talent the Niners had hoped for. Though he wasn't alone. San Francisco's offensive line in 2021 could be described as average at best.
With the 10th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Josh Rosen, quarterback, UCLA.
And he's the most natural, effortless passer that I've seen at such a young age, really at any time in my life.
Miss. After falling down draft boards, Rosen vowed to get revenge on the teams that passed over him.
And it's picked off. No one will catch him.
Instead, the Cards replaced him after one season with top overall pick Kyler Murray, while Rosen has suited up for 4 different teams in his 4 NFL campaigns.
With the 11th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Minko Fitzpatrick, defensive back, Alabama.
He can literally play any position back there. He's got free safety range. I think he can match slots and tight end.
Hit. Fitzpatrick seemed headed for stardom from the beginning.
Oh, intercepted. Now a race, and Fitzpatrick will win it.
That didn't change even after Miami traded him to the Steelers for a trio of draft picks. Even in a down year, all Fitzpatrick did was set a franchise record for tackles by a defensive back. May all of our struggles be so productive.
With the 12th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Vita Vea, defensive tackle, Washington.
This is a wide human being. This guy is big, he is physical, he is fast. Mike said he's a freak, there's no question about it.
Hit. Vea has become a space-eating monster in the middle of Tampa's defensive line, something that hasn't gone unnoticed around the league.
Down he goes, Vita Vea.
That's why he made his first Pro Bowl appearance after the 2021 season, and more importantly, signed a long-term extension to stick with the club.
With the 13th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Washington Redskins select Duron Payne, defensive tackle, Alabama.
Hit. Payne doesn't get the same level of recognition as some of his teammates on the defensive line.
In trouble, Rodgers is sacked.
But he has been a consistent starter and an effective pass rusher from his interior position.
With the 14th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport, defensive end, Texas San Antonio.
This is an exciting young edge rusher. He's very raw from UTSA, but his upside is off the charts.
Meh. Davenport had his best statistical season in 2021, notching 9 sacks.
Road grading right there. Marcus Davenport just plowed through.
But he's never played more than 13 games in a season and never cracked the starting lineup consistently.
With the 15th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Colton Miller, offensive tackle, UCLA.
Team, they get the number 2 offensive tackle in this draft. He's 6'8.5". He's got a great athlete.
Hit. Miller has consistently been one of the league's highest rated tackles since putting on the silver and black.
And I love the rookie Colton Miller right down here. Pull, get outside, get on a cornerback. Go ahead, give that cornerback the business.
He's also been one of the most reliable, playing nearly every Raiders offensive snap in 3 of his first 4 seasons.
With the 16th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Terrell Edmonds, linebacker, Virginia Tech.
19 years old and all grown up at 19. This is a stout defensive player. This barrel-chested 19-year-old young man.
Hit. Play ball! Terrell is the younger of the 2 Edmonds drafted in 2018, but has played big since landing in Buffalo.
Taken down, what a tackle. Terrell Edmonds is there to stop him.
He's led the Bills in tackles 3 times in 4 seasons while earning a pair of Pro Bowl appearances and upholding the family's football legacy.
With the 17th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Derwin James, defensive back, Florida State.
He can open his hips and drive to a deep half or a deep third. He can cover tight ends man-to-man, and when he gets there, he arrives in a bad humor.
Meh.
Say what?
James has been one of the NFL's best safeties when he's been healthy.
Intercepted! Picked off by Derwin James. The rookie continues to impress.
Unfortunately, it's been hard to tell his stories without injuries after he missed most of 2019 and all of 2020 with various ailments.
With the 18th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jair Alexander, defensive back, Louisville.
He's the #1 corner on my board. In addition to being competitive, tough, he tackles, he finds the football in the air.
Hit. Alexander has been a steady presence in the Packers' secondary.
Picked off Alexander.
Even though a shoulder injury robbed him of most of the 2021 season, his play in 2020 put him in the upper echelon of NFL defensive backs.
With the 19th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Leighton Vander Esch, linebacker, Boise State.
He finds a way to get under and over blocks in the run game, but in the pass game, I think he's special.
Meh. Vander Esch has struggled to duplicate the success he had as a rookie. Missing a combined 13 games in 2019 and 2020 didn't help. Neither was being overshadowed by Defensive Rookie of the Year Micah Parsons in 2021.
With the 20th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Frank Ragnow, center, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's a Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia pick right there.
Hit. Ragnow's been one of the NFL's top centers since he entered the league, which is why the Lions had no concern signing him to a 4-year extension before the 2021 season.
The play action fake, there's another explosive play.
Even after coming off a toe injury that forced him to miss all but 4 games, Ragnow will be a rock in the middle of Detroit's offensive line.
With the 21st pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Billy Price, center, Ohio State.
And Price can play all 3 interior offensive line positions. It's a great pick.
Miss. Price never lived up to the hype in Cincinnati and was never a consistent starter after his rookie season.
One pancake at a time? One pancake at a time.
A trade to the Giants helped restore him to starter status, though his performance remained unremarkable.
The 22nd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Rashaan Evans, linebacker, Alabama.
His tape is outstanding. Well coached, has production coming off the edge.
Meh. Evans has been a regular starter for the Titans during his 4 seasons in Tennessee.
Evans takes it to the house.
And even though he's flashed at times, it wasn't enough to keep him from eventually losing that starting job and looking like the odd man out in the Titans linebacker corps.
With the 23rd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Isaiah Wynn, tackle, Georgia.
He's one of the best quick-set pass protection guys I've seen in college football in years.
Miss. Injuries derailed Wynn's first 3 seasons, including missing the entirety of his rookie year.
These guys are just all over the place, and
he returned to start 15 games in 2021, though his performance can be described as mediocre at best.
With the 24th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select DJ Moore, wide receiver, Maryland.
I think he can run every route on the route tree. A PhD in route running. He's elusive. He'll run through you, he'll run around you, and he'll run away from you.
Hit. We finally get our first wide receiver off the board.
DJ Moore, again, we saw it earlier. He's lined up at running back.
Moore hasn't been spectacular, but he does have 3 straight seasons with more than 1,100 yards and has been the consistent focal point of the Panthers' passing attack during that time.
With the 25th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Hayden Hurst.
There you go,
tight
DJ.
End, South Carolina.
Player, natural hand snatcher. You can see it from his baseball ability. Catches the ball really easily and naturally.
Meh. To be fair, Hurst's struggles in Baltimore can be partially blamed on a roster that was loaded at the position.
Over the middle and out across midfield is Hurst once again.
He was slightly more productive in Atlanta, though his best value came as a blocker.
With the 26th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Calvin Ridley, wide receiver, Alabama.
He steps in day one and takes some pressure off of Julio Jones.
Hit. Ridley stepped away from the team in 2021 to address his mental health concerns.
For the end zone, touchdown, Calvin Ridley.
But in the 3 seasons before that, he was one half of a formidable receiving duo with Julio Jones and quickly established himself as a scoring threat anytime he touched the ball.
With the 27th pick in the 2018 draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Rashaan Penny, running back, San Diego State.
The guy is big, he's physical, he breaks tackles, but this guy's special. Production, production, production.
Miss. It took until Penny's 4th NFL season to earn his first NFL start.
Rashaan Penny with a house call.
Even then, the opportunity came because of a slew of injuries in the Seattle backfield. Even in a run-heavy offense, Penny has never seen the field consistently.
And with the 28th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Terrell Edmonds.
He's a very physical football player. Big and explosive athlete, box safety, dime linebacker. I think the key here is he can match tight ends.
Meh. Terrell Edmonds hasn't been quite as productive as his younger brother Tremaine in Buffalo.
Make sure y'all bleep all the words out. My mama can't see that.
But that doesn't mean he hasn't been a reliable piece of the Steelers' secondary over the previous 4 seasons.
With the 29th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Taven Bryan, defensive tackle, Florida.
This guy can get off the ball, he's fast, he's explosive, he can make plays. He catches your eye because he's so big and gets off the ball quicker than anybody.
Miss. Bryan never started more than 8 games in a season for the Jags, saw his playing time fall dramatically in 2021.
Damn, that's beautiful.
A particularly egregious sign on a defense that ranked 28th in the league.
With the 30th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Mike Hughes, defensive back, University of Central Florida.
I think this kid could come inside and compete day one. He's a competitor, DJ, you and I were talking about.
He's my 15th overall player. That's a heck of a value for the Vikings.
Miss. Hughes could never stay healthy in Minnesota. He eventually fell out of favor with the Vikings, leading him to be traded to Kansas City.
And Hughes comes up with a huge interception to save the game.
In his first season with the Chiefs, he played all 17 games, though he eventually found himself pushed out of the starting lineup.
With the 31st pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Sony Michelle, running back, Georgia.
He's a violent runner, even though he's a make-you-miss guy.
Meh. Michelle was a good platoon back during his first couple of years in New England, but by year 3, he had lost much of his explosiveness.
Driving towards the goal line, Sony Michelle in for the touchdown.
That led to a trade to the Rams, where he bolstered a backfield hit hard by injuries and helped Los Angeles to a Super Bowl title.
With the 32nd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Lamar Jackson.
There it is. Wow.
Quarterback, Louisville.
This is the most exciting and spectacular player in this draft.
Hit. Despite winning the Heisman Trophy, Jackson had plenty of doubters.
Oh, he broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown. He is Houdini.
Worked out for the Ravens, with Jackson winning the 2019 NFL MVP award while becoming one of the league's most electrifying players.